If you're united and you're giving this way, you're helping 39 local agencies. Find out how, coming up next on Carolina People. Good morning. Welcome to Carolina People. This morning we're at the M. Russell Holiday Cottage at Brook Green Gardens, the largest outdoor sculpture garden in the world, and the home of Nights of 1,000 Candles, which kicks off this Friday at 3 o'clock. We're focused on the 34th annual campaign of the United Way of Horry County, and we're visiting with its marketing and communications coordinator, Julie Kopnicky. Good morning, Julie.
Good morning. How are you doing this morning?
Thank you for coming in.
Well, thank you.
This is great to see you early on a Tuesday morning.
I know. It's very early, but it's good. It's good to see you.
Absolutely. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving last week.
I did. My adorable little nephew came into town, and my sister and brother-in-law, so that was always good to see them.
Great. And your folks, obviously, I think you said your parents are here in Horry County?
Yes, they are, and so are my grandparents. And we actually had an aunt and uncle from New Jersey come down and visit, so we had a house full.
Right?
But it was a lot of fun.
Your grandparents are here? Is that your mother's parents or your father's parents?
My mother's parents, I also have a great-grandmother here as well.
Wow. Everyone's spread
Everyone moved from
away
New York down south.
Down here, that's right. I think I saw you've been here, is it more than 2 decades?
Yeah, 21 years now.
Is that right? And
when I was
here
6.
from
Long Island, New York.
From Long Island, yeah, that's not Long Island, South Carolina.
No, it's not. It's cold up there, but I really don't remember it. So I just remember the South.
And you have, you actually went to school here in the Carolinas?
Yes, I did. I graduated from St. Andrew's Catholic School, from elementary, middle, and high school. I graduated from Soxty High School.
Great, good.
And then I graduated from Clemson University in December of 2002.
Good. What was it about the Strand that brought you back after college?
I really don't know. I actually graduated a semester early, and I moved down back home and got a job with the Seamus Resort. And I did quality control with them for about a year and a half, and then the United Way position opened up. And I've been with them for 3 years now. So.
I think you said your mom had, not like there was any relationship there, but your mom had been involved with the United Way for years.
Yeah, she has. Actually, I grew up with the United Way as well as the YMCA. My dad retired from the YMCA 2 years ago. So I grew up with both organizations, and the United Way has just been always a part of our family, and it's just true to my heart. So it's been an honor to work with them.
Is the United Way involved with the YMCA?
Yes, they are. They're actually one of our agencies. We help with the after-school program.
Great. I know you don't normally highlight any of the agencies because you've got so many tremendous groups that are all deserving of funds during a special time, but I asked you that off the cuff. The campaign's a big goal this year, Julie.
Yes, it is.
Is it the biggest goal ever?
It is. It's the highest goal, actually, we've ever had, $1,475,000.
Is that right? And you've hit it already?
I wish.
Or not quite yet, but close.
I wish. We're at 65% of the goal.
Wow.
So we have about $520,000 left to raise.
Okay, good. And the real push is to try to raise that in the next couple months.
Yeah, we would love to raise it by the end of the year.
Right.
We're actually above what we were last year, and the goal is higher, so that's actually a great improvement. We have a bunch of campaign volunteers out there raising money. They're actually gotten increases in certain areas as well as new money, so we're pretty excited about that.
Wow, yeah, you should be.
Yeah.
You should be. And a lot of your dedicated volunteers are out in the street, just beating the street every way possible to get the dollars in. You're seeing fundraising ways. I mean, folks can do any types of fundraise to help you all out.
Oh, that's right, they can. We actually do a lot of workplace fundraisers where either a United Way agency or a United Way volunteer goes into the workplace and does a presentation, and they usually do payroll deduction if the company allows it, or cash, check, or credit card, or direct bill. So that's where we get a lot of our money from, and also from residential campaign. We send a direct mail to all the residents of Horry County.
Good. And inside the workplaces, those are workplaces of how small to how large?
Oh, from small business all the way to big corporations.
Small business would be like what size?
It could be a one-person business.
Is that right?
Yeah, it could.
Small businesses that small.
Small businesses that small. We don't.
Great.
We don't discriminate. We'll take whatever. So.
That is wonderful. What a great. What's the United Way all about for our viewers, whether in the PD or? No, I'm off script a little bit, Julie, but the United Way, what's that all about?
Well, the United Way of Horry County was established in 1973, And United Way overall in the whole United States, it's really an umbrella organization to help the local communities that they're in, the agencies in that community, raise the money and allocate that money to the agencies that need it the most.
That need it the most. Yes. Recently we were visiting with Valerie, formerly Harrington, now Hensley. Valerie Hensley from Step Up, Grand Strand out there at Coastal Carolina University. It was fascinating hearing her talk about there's more than 200 nonprofits just in Horry County.
Just in Horry County alone.
Just in Horry County. To hear about that and then to think, obviously, y'all are making a real difference. And I think you said 39 of them?
We have 39 community partners we're supporting in 2008. And that's what our goal is for this year, is to raise the money for those agencies. And that funding begins in January 2008. So.
The funding begins in January. So any donation that's made between now and the end of the year is going to be applied towards agencies during 2008.
That's correct.
That's fantastic. That is fantastic, Julie. How exciting! And of course, you've got real active volunteers. How is is it a volunteer-based organization other than yourself?
There's 4 staff members, but we have over 70 local board members that actually govern our United Way.
Okay.
We have over 200 campaign volunteers that actually hit the streets and call the businesses and do the employee drives. We have over 500 total volunteers. There's about 100 with the Agency Allocation Committee, which is our strongest attribute of the United Way system. And that is where the agencies actually apply to the United Way. They have to give us their budget, their financial statements, the reason that they are applying, why their program is so important, and how many people their program has helped in the past year. And it's very strict requirements to become a United Way agency. Our volunteers really, really talk to those agencies when they're in front of them, and they drill them with questions and make sure that the money that they're getting from United Way, that the donors are investing in United Way, goes to the most pressing needs.
That's great.
It is. It's our biggest attribute, and we're very proud of it.
And that allocation committee is very dedicated, obviously, as are all the volunteers, but they're focused to make sure those dollars are reinvested right back in here. And obviously, other than some small operational costs, really everything's going right back into the county.
It really is. We try to keep our administrative costs as low as possible. So if you look at it, 86.5 cents of every dollar that is collected goes back into the programs of our community partners, which is huge. And we always try to keep that number as high as we can for them.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's say a viewer needs to get off to work now or get family off to school. What's the best number for someone to call, and is there a website they could visit to learn more about the United Way of Horry County?
Oh, of course. We have our local number is 843-347-5195.
Okay.
And there's 4 of us in the office, and anyone could help them. Or they can go to our newly redesigned website.
Oh, yeah, good.
Yeah, very excited about that.
Wow, it sounds like you've got personal experience with it.
Yeah, well, it took a little while to get it all done, and it finally did. So it's www.unitedwayhcsc.org.
HCSC, as in Horry County, South Carolina.org. That's great.
Yeah.
Okay, very easy to find. Again, 843-347-5195.
That's right.
And obviously, oftentimes you'll get dollars. I think you mentioned that a lot of folks are going online now.
Yeah, we do.
Make some contributions online.
It's the first year we've ever done online donating since we redesigned our website.
Good.
It's a lot more user-friendly, so they can actually look at all of our partners that we support and their descriptions of what they do and their phone numbers.
Good.
They can also look and see how the campaign's going. And they also can view our campaign video on the website now.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, we're really excited.
What's all that about?
Yeah.
What campaign video?
We have a campaign video that we do every year to highlight our agencies and what we're doing in the community. And in the past, it's always just been shown at employee drives at the workplace.
Right, sure.
Well, now we've actually got it on YouTube on our website. So we're really excited.
YouTube.
Yeah,
Wow.
on YouTube. I can't believe
Get that
it.
on Carolina People, Donald. We ought to check about that. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah,
that's
it's
great.
really exciting. So we're really proud of that. And
How
then,
long is that video, Julie?
It's only 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Just 2.5 minutes. That's great.
In the past, it's usually been about 5 minutes, but this
Right.
year we've cut it to 2, which
YouTube. That is hilarious.
It's fun. It was a huge improvement for us. And then we also have a community calendar where people can go look and see what's going on in the community.
Oh, good. Yeah.
So, and then our online donating is also on the website.
Speaking of the community calendar, a lot going on around the holiday season. Do you all have some special activities?
There is a lot going
time?
on. All of our agencies are doing stuff for the holidays.
Okay.
And we always plug that as much as we can on our website. Also, we're doing, for the first time ever, we're calling it, if they want to celebrate the season with a remembrance gift. If they want to honor a friend or a family member and help someone in need at the same time, they can do that through United Way. And all they have to do is they can either call us or visit the website, and they can put as much as they want to that friend, and we'll acknowledge the honoree and the donor.
Tremendous.
Yeah,
yes.
We're very excited about that. We're very excited.
That is tremendous. And of course, you all had a special, is it a day of caring, a day of giving, something to help kick off the campaign?
Yes, we do it every year. It was our 6th annual, eighth annual Day of Caring.
Right, yes.
I know.
Yeah.
Can't believe it's been that many years. And it was actually September 29th, and we helped rebuild the North Strand Helping Hand in Little River.
Great. We had somebody yesterday, Doug Jones was with us from Little River, talking about the North Strand Helping Hand and their activities there. A lot going on and some great needs they have. He was also promoting the Horry County Shelter Home and some tremendous needs they have, but a lot of needy folks in the community.
There really is. And the North Strand Helping Hand, they had such a small building, and they were renting. So they actually were approached by Baldwin Construction, the city of North Myrtle Beach, and then we piggybacked with them and helped them get as much as they could and moved them in on September 29th, and their building was up. It's, I think, 3 times the size of what they had, and it's just a lot better for their volunteers. And they hired a new director. Arlene retired now, and so Margaret Owens is the new director, and she's thrilled with the new building and all the new attributes they can have with it.
And who are the other 3 folks in your office, Julie? If someone called, they missed you, who else are they who's going to be on the other end of the line?
On the other end of the line, well, there's our director, Olivia Guerin. She's been there since the beginning, actually, for 34 years.
Yeah, wow, Olivia Guerin.
She was a volunteer and then part-time, and then became the director 32 years ago. So
she's been the director for 32 years. That's amazing. Wow.
She actually received the Order of the Silver Phoenix by the governor this year. So we were really proud of her and excited about that.
How exciting. There's lots of orders.
Yeah, there is. There is.
Yeah.
And there's Ann Graham. She's our administrative manager. And then Kay Todd is our administrative assistant.
Ann Graham and Kay Todd. That's great. That's great. Well, of course, a lot of folks want to know when they think about, let's think back to the dollars raised last year and where they were put into play this year. Can you give viewers a sense of how those dollars were allocated, just some of the fun facts and figures?
Oh, of course. Last year alone, over 9,000 youth were helped through our Successful Youth and Children Impact Area.
Right.
There was over 20,000 families helped through our Strong, Safe, and Healthy Impact Area, which is agencies that range from health care to counseling and budgeting, things like that.
Right.
There also was over 1,000 individuals helped through our Promoting Self-Sufficiency. And in that same impact area, over 250,000 meals were delivered to senior shut-ins.
Is that right? That many?
That many, and it increased already this year. Actually, there was last year over 600 people were getting delivered meals to them, the shut-ins, and this year there was over 1,000. So it's increasing. Our population, it seems, increasing more and more every year. So
that's tremendous.
That's something that Horry County Council on Aging and Mobile Meals are prepared for. So, and then also our last impact area is our basic needs safety net, and there was actually over 99,000 people helped with that impact area. And that ranges from just basic needs, food, clothing, shelter, help with the utility bill, fire families with the American Red Cross.
Right. Interfacing with them as well. That's wonderful.
That's right.
And of course, as you said, 86.5 cents of every dollar is reinvested right back into the community. Obviously, there's United Way chapters throughout our viewing area, in the PD, even down here in Georgetown.
That's right.
Where we're located, and in the PD region in southeastern North Carolina. So there's a lot of folks making a difference in their community. Today, obviously, focused on Horry County and the United Way of Horry County. But as we think about where the dollars will be reinvested next year, for the dollars that are raised now, can you share with viewers, we've got a few minutes, can we share with viewers where those dollars will be allocated?
We actually have 39 organizations that we are supporting for 2008 with the $1,475,000 goal, and they range from youth. So, for instance, in the Successful Youth and Impact area, there's the Horry County Shelter Home. There's the Salvation Army Boys and Girls Club of the Grand Strand. There's First Steps. There's Welcome Youth in Terre Hall. Just some examples. And Terre Hall is located in Georgetown County. However, we only support the Horry County boys that go to that home.
Okay.
In Strong, Safe, and Healthy Families Impact Area, we have, I believe, about 13 agencies. There's the Consumer Credit Counseling, Friendship Medical Clinic, SOS Healthcare, Shared Care, and so many more. I can't think of them all, but
39 partners. It's tough to
it's always
start to put you on the spot there. But
no,
you
it's
can go online to Unitedway, HCSC.org.
That's right. All of them are listed on there.
Great. Good.
Yep. And our Promoting Self-Sufficiency Impact Area has, I believe, about 6 agencies in there. And it's the Horry County Council on Aging and the Mobile Mules and Disabilities and Special Needs. And then our Basic Needs Safety Net has, I believe, about 9 agencies in that impact area, like the American Red Cross, Salvation Army, Helping Hand of Myrtle Beach, and all the helping hands in the county that help in like the North Strand, the South Strand, and in Conway, and the Myrtle Beach Haven as well, too.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
And you and the other 3 folks in the office get out a good bit, obviously, Julie. You're not only here down in Brook Green Gardens early on a Tuesday morning at 7 a.m. just to try to get the word out about the campaign, but y'all are out helping out with many of these organizations as well.
Yeah, anytime our agencies need our help, we're always with them.
Right.
Whether it's they need us to send stuff out for them, information to all of our volunteers. We have a huge email base of 500 volunteers. So
is that right?
Anytime they ever need information sent out, we always send it out to let people know what they're doing or what the need is. So it's a huge impact, and we help them in any way we can.
That's tremendous. That's tremendous. You know, as you think about so many different ways in the community, what was it about the United Way that really tickled your fancy?
Well, growing up with it, it just was a huge part of it. However, it's also, United Way helps just so many organizations. It's not just one organization I'm working with all 39.
Right.
So that's my huge impact. And also, by giving to United Way myself, I give to United Way, and I help 39 agencies, not just one.
That's a great point. And that same premise was the original push there 34 years ago. Was that same mindset?
That's the same mindset.
Yeah.
It's an umbrella organization. It doesn't help just one agency. It helps so many. And I believe when we started in '73, we had 13 agencies then.
Is that right? So
and the goal was about $150,000.
Wow, the goal is 1,000 times what it was, but the organizations have only tripled. Yes, I mean there's more dollars going back into
the community
organizations, which is wonderful.
It is, and the reason the goal has increased is because of the needs in the county have increased due to the growth of the county. So we're real excited about that then.
Who governs you've got a governing board, obviously you talked about how the dollars are broken down or who's involved in helping to make sure they're spearheaded in the right directions, but is there a governing board?
We do. We have over 70 board members on our
70.
board. 70, yes.
Wow, that'd be a rough board meeting. Yeah.
Well, our board meets quarterly, and they're from all walks of life. They're business leaders, community leaders, retirees.
Right.
We also have a executive committee that's a 16-member executive committee, which is our, that's pretty big.
Right.
Orby Ferguson is our president of our board.
Good, yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. And Orby's been involved with the United Way of Horry County a very long
Gosh,
time.
a very long time, I believe. I think it's definitely over 10 years.
Did he recruit your mom when he was at Wachovia?
He did.
She was there, yeah.
He did, and
Good
so
for
did
him.
Rebecca Hines, who's also on our board and executive committee.
That's great.
She also recruited my mom. And Richard Causey, who is the vice president, I believe, or president of Waccamaw Bank
President
here locally.
of Waccamaw Bank here,
Locally,
yes, absolutely.
He is our campaign chair this year, so
That's
he's heading
wonderful.
off the big campaign.
Wow, so he is all over the county then. I mean, you've got to really get deep into it, along with all your volunteers. But how is it broken down exactly? How do you have it, of the 70 board members, do they have target areas?
Actually, it's the campaign volunteers that have the target areas, and they comprise of some board members, but not all. We actually pull volunteers that are not on the board to help with the campaign in certain businesses.
Right.
We have the North Strand area consists of Little River and North Myrtle Beach.
Right.
We have an inland area that consists of Aner, Conway, and Lawrence.
Okay.
The South Strand is all of Myrtle's Inlet, Garden City, Surfside. We also have them in Socastee, and the Myrtle Beach area consists of just the Myrtle Beach area because it's big enough. So, and that's where our campaign actually breaks down, and we have team leaders per area as well.
For those 4 areas. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
So we see, and of course the marketing and communications on a regular basis, you and the rest of the crew are sending out the weekly updates, is it?
That's
You have
right.
nice profiles. We saw one on Woody Ford recently on him being the CCU's Alumni of the Year.
Yep, for the
Which is
Wall
very
College.
exciting for the Wall College business there. And of course to read about Woody and to think about all the dedicated volunteers, but one in particular. You all have a different spotlight every week, is that right?
Yeah, we do. We try to spotlight either one of our agencies or one of our volunteers in that newsletter. And the newsletter is tremendous. We've actually been pretty proud of it. This year we've changed it up a little bit and did it through the internet And, you know, it's been kind of different, but it's...
So it's not being mailed out?
No, it's not. And we only have, actually, I think about 200 we mail out.
Right.
And the rest is done through...
I knew I'd been looking at these six. That's right, great. Okay.
The rest is done through the internet.
That's
which
exciting.
Is
the internet's been a good vehicle for
It
that.
has. It really has, and it drives more people to our website, which is great.
That is great. Yeah, break that down. If a viewer was to visit UnitedWayHCSC.org, what are they going to find there? Of course, you said they've got the member partners. Does it break down the board there? Does it talk about how they're allocated? I mean, just to break that down a little bit, what they're going to see.
They go to our homepage, they'll see our menu, which has About Us, which locates all of our board members, all of our campaign chairs, all of our past presidents, and also talks about what United Way is and our refocus. And then they also can look at our community partners, which lists all of our impact areas and the agencies that we support, their descriptions, their phone numbers, and their website.
Wow, that's a lot of information,
Julie.
Yeah,
our website's full of it. And then they can go to How to Give, which talks about our campaign, the newsletter, the campaign organization chart, which breaks down all the areas of the campaign. Also, if they want to do a workplace campaign or give online or do an in-honor gift of or a memory gift. And then they also can look at our community calendar page.
That's great. That is wonderful. Obviously, for our viewers who aren't familiar with the web or wouldn't go online, they can surely pick up the phone. Even if they called right now, they could leave a voicemail if someone's not there at 725 or so, 347-5195.
That's right. They can call us at any time, and we'll call them back if our office is closed.
Good. Yeah, you all are very responsive on that. And surely a lot of folks want to know where those dollars are going. You've broken down. Is it tax deductible? That's a big issue.
It definitely is. Anything they give to United Way is tax deductible.
And can folks give anything other than money? Do you all take any bartered goods?
We do. We take in-kind gifts as well, and they get a receipt for that as well. And they pick the value of it. We do not. We let that volunteer or that person do that.
They justify it to the
They justify it to the IRS.
That's
correct.
That's great. Absolutely.
But we do take that, and what we do with that stuff is we call our agencies to see which ones need it the most.
Right. That's great. That's great. I think you highlighted, are there 500 volunteers, Julie?
We do. We have over 500 volunteers from all walks of life. They're from companies, retirees, community members. They do all different things. They work on our Day of Caring.
Right.
They work with our Agency Allocations Committee. They're on our board or maybe helping with the campaign. So they do a variety of different things. They also help us with our programs, our prom dress collection program we do in February, and also our May Day basket program we do in April for the senior shut-ins. So.
That is fantastic. That is fantastic. So they're spread all over.
They really are throughout the entire county. It's amazing.
Do they ever come into the office and help make phone calls? Or
they do. Right, they do. If they want to, they call us up and say, hey, we need to come do some stuff.
We're just trying to think about for our viewers who may not be as mobile as others to be able to come to a location.
They can definitely come to our location. Or if they like to do anything at their home, they can just call us up and we can work around that.
Great. Listen to that, Julie. That is wonderful. You know, you highlighted that aspect of your father having been at the Y, your mother having been a dedicated volunteer with the United Way, and obviously that a driver for you. And to think about that, did it really hit you at an early age, or was it only later in life that you recognized the impact that that had had on your life?
Well, before I started with United Way, I always knew what it was, and I knew that we always helped with it. We did Day of Caring. You know, I volunteered for that whenever I was here from college and stuff, and in high school, and also saw the brochures that they did, and knew Mom was helping raise money for it. And then also the YMCA was huge in it, so I knew about their after-school program. I was never involved in the after-school program. However, I did go there for, you know, rec leagues and things like that. So I always knew it was a part of me, but until I started with United Way, I didn't really see the impact until I started.
Right. Those are great words. Thanks so much for being with us this morning. I'm sorry we've run out of time.
Oh, you're fine.
That time is flown. Stay tuned to more Carolina People with Julie Kopnicky, the United Way of Horry County, coming up next. Think about that substantial growth over the last 34 years. That campaign goal the first year back in 1973 of about 150,000. Fast forward 34 years, the campaign goal is about 1,000 times that, almost 1.5 million. But the need is about 1 million times that. There's a tremendous need every day in this county, geographically the largest county in the state of South Carolina. We've got other tremendous counties here in the viewing area. Your United Way is making a difference, but right here in Horry County, a tremendous need. Go online, UnitedWayHCSC.org. HCSC.org, United Way, HCSC.org, or pick up the phone at 843-347-5195. Take a second to listen to this. The last year, the United Way of Horry County helped 9,980 youth and children succeed in their lives. You heard Julie say it. These numbers are straight out of her head, but right here, gave strength, safety, and health to 20,536 families, promoted self-sufficiency to 1,990 individuals, provided 287,040 hot, nutritious meals to homebound seniors. Think of that. That's more than 250,000 hot, nutritious meals, and offered assistance to 99,734 local residents in need. Take the time to go online. This is a tremendous organization. They're making a difference every day, but they need your help. This is a big goal. They've got to raise another $520,000. You heard her say it. They want to do that in the next 30-some days. That's a lot each day. That's a lot of money. You can make a difference. 347-5195 or UnitedWay, HCSC.org. Julie Kopnicky.